Hello, I just want to do a short video about like setting your defensive team in a guild war. So your guild war team, so you can actually set different hero stuff, but right, with the advent of max testing with pets, it's now a lot easier to defeat opposing teams. You can now test against the team a lot more effectively because now you can put patrons on them, and it makes guild wars defense a lot harder because now it's a lot harder to try to get an advantage. This week I ran this line with these patrons, and you might notice that Aurora has Biscuit. This like I said, she can strip Ode to Serenity this way. She's pretty good at it. Some weeks I might run it like this. Right, and one of the things you could do, because the patrons are hidden, they do not have this information. This is hidden information. So switching up the patrons can get different results. Another one, like I said, Arachne, usually Mara, but there is a merit to having Axel. Arachne has very high armor. If you max out Arachne, her armor is about 39,000. With Axel, you can get her armor to about 49,000, which is more than most tanks. Certain physical attackers will have a hard time with Arachne, who has high armor plus 80% vampirism. Like I said, this could be a strategy, like if they don't expect it, and they attack you with a physical attack team, sometimes Arachne might just sustain on the strength of her armor and vampirism. Like I said, usually it's Mara, but like I said, again, Biscuit stripping helps it, but Maya does a lot more, like almost double damage if you have Albus patroned, which is sometimes why you might want to have Biscuit patroned on Aurora. Sometimes you want Oliver patroned on Aurora because this can actually help you better versus some of the magic teams. Because the magic teams, if they attack you, the magic teams, let's say they attack you like a twins team or something, the Kayn is a lot easier for them to defeat than Oliver. Oliver gives her healing. Because the dodge buffs don't help you that much versus the magic teams, but the healing on Aurora can, because Aurora has a whole lot of health. So if she drops below 500,000 health, she'll start regenning. And this could be really hard for some teams to overcome. Like I said, you have all these options. Like sometimes Merlin on Celeste is good because this will let her use her Cursed Flame more often. It also gives her more magic penetration, which lets her do max damage to a lot more heroes. Like Astaroth, if she against Astaroth, for example, she's using Axel Patron, she won't do max damage to Astaroth, but with Merlin Patron, she'll do max damage to Astaroth with her basic attacks. So that's something to consider. Like, right, all these different sets, like however you change it, like, right, these can get you different combat results. Like, and if they are testing versus, like, let's say they're testing versus Aurora, who has Kayn, with like a magic team, but then you have Oliver here, and then they time out because they couldn't defeat Aurora with Oliver. Sometimes that can get you a win. Like, and this is because they can see the heroes, they can see the pets they have, and they can test max patrons with pets. Like, you really just have to try to make them guess wrong on which pets they're using. And also switching it up, like if you use the same line like frequently, like I said, a lot of times I'll use this line, but I try to switch up the patrons to try to make it harder for them. Because sometimes you will just get a win because they guessed your patrons wrong. Anyway, I hope you guys found this video fun and informative. Thank you for watching.